As the Chinese saying goes, having a good appetite is a blessing. Hong Kongers have always been foodies. But have you ever thought about how much food goes to waste each day as we enjoy all sorts of culinary delights? Is excessive eating and drinking good for our climate, environment, or health? Like many Hong Kongers, Ling loves to eat. But her overeating led to a big problem: weight gain. She weighed almost 240 pounds at her heaviest. As her weight remained consistently high, Ling underwent gastric bypass surgery in 2017. Although her health has improved, her doctor believes that it's more important for her to regulate her food intake. This is the only way that she can control her weight and keep it from... To find out whether we need to lose weight, many of us turn to the body mass index, BMI. According to the WHO's guidelines, for Asians, a BMI between 18.5 and 22.9 is considered normal. A person with a reading over 23 is classified as overweight, while a person with a BMI over 25 is considered obese. However, a reading within the normal range doesn't mean you're healthy. Men with a waist measuring 90 centimeters or above and women 80 centimeters or above are categorized as having central obesity. According to a study, people with obesity and central obesity are more likely to develop colorectal cancer. The risk of prostate cancer for men and breast cancer for women is also significantly increased. The weight of Hong Kongers is constantly on the rise, resulting in more and more health problems. Apart from affecting our health, our eating habits also have an impact on the ecological environment because the more we eat, the more food waste we create. According to the Environmental Protection Department, in 2018, an average of 3,565 tons of food waste was generated daily, accounting for 1/3 of the municipal solid waste disposed at our landfill. Hong Kongers love to dine out. Delicious food can be found everywhere. Our city offers every single cuisine you can think of. All leftovers become food waste. This issue is of particular concern when it comes to all-you-can-eat restaurants. Although this restaurant already has measures in place to reduce food waste, only a small amount gets used. The majority of the food waste is treated as normal rubbish, destined for the landfill. To reduce the burden of food waste, the government established an Organic Resources Recovery Center in Hsuan in 2019 to recycle some of the city's industrial and commercial food waste. Using anaerobic digestion technology, the facility turns food waste into biogas for electricity generation. It can export a maximum of 14 million kilowatt hours of electricity. However, it can only handle 200 tons of food waste per day. Compared to the 3,600 tons of food waste generated daily in Hong Kong, it's a mere drop in the ocean. According to a UN study, roughly 1/3 of all food produced every year, which is about 1.3 billion tons, is wasted. For example, large quantities of food are disposed of daily at our supermarkets and wet markets for going past their expiry dates, being unsold, and various other... In addition to the waste problem, food itself has a certain impact on the environment. This is especially true of meat. It turns out that for every 1 kilogram of beef produced, close to 36 kilograms of carbon dioxide is generated. Moreover, the production of food requires immense resources, including enormous amounts of water and land. In addition, the processing, freezing, and transportation of food also increase carbon emissions, exacerbating climate change. To encourage people to reduce the impact that their diet is having on climate change, this restaurant has adopted a low-carbon management model. Be it in terms of purchasing, cooking, or managing, it aims to emit as little carbon as possible. It hopes to promote this model within the industry. Chen Yifan thinks that organic farming is tougher than conventional farming and requires more human resources. Furthermore, supply stability is easily affected by factors such as the seasons and the weather. People's eating habits can't be changed overnight. Compared to its neighbors, Hong Kong is still relatively behind in terms of food handling and food waste reduction. Therefore, be it the government, food industry, or citizens, we must be more active in improving the situation.